Okay, Rabotai, Boker Tov to everybody. We're starting the shiur. Please don't make noise with your chairs. Try to minimize the noise as much as you can by picking them up. So the recording will be good for everybody. We're starting the shiur with a question that our dear friend Rahmin, God bless him until 120 to be with us, learn Torah, happy and wealthy. Amen. That he asked yesterday, he asked me, Rabbi, where there is a mikveh, because the mikveh usually it closed down right now for renovations. Yeah. Yeah, Pashita, the road both goes. Kol hakavod, kol hakavod. I don't mention your name in the recording, you see? I just say kol hakavod. Birshut. If you wait another minute, they'll bring the coffee, we'll say together. So Rahmin got himself a knife that cuts vegetables. It's called, how do you call this thing? On machine, how do you call this thing? Blender.
Blender, okay.
Now, he's asking me, Rabbi, where there is a local mikveh. And I don't know why. I usually don't ask people why you're asking this question. But for some reason, I asked him, why are you asking for a mikveh? Dishes mikveh. He says, I have a knife that spins inside there.
Oh, yeah.
Mix it.
Right?
It's a blade, yeah.
The blade. הפרה ברכה. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. אפשר להגיד שהכל לזכותך. We say together. No. Sit down. I'm going to have you in mind, and you don't say bracha baruch Shemo, don't say the bracha, just say amen, and I'm going to have you in mind like you said it. Who is the third? ברשות מוריי ורבותיי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. Amen. Okay, so Rabbi said, please turn off your phone. Please, makes interruption. So he wanted to take that knife to the mikveh. I told him, Rahmin, God saved you from bracha lebatala.
Right.
Why?
You don't take that.
I said, this knife you're not supposed to take to the mikveh. Why? But it's metal. It's detaches from the machine. The answer, Rabotai, is any machine that it is plugged into the wall, it's considered to plug to the ground. Because the floor is connected to the ground. וכל המחובר לקרקע אינו מקבל טומאה. Anything that is attached to the ground, even the biggest tumah in the world, cannot connect to it. I don't know what Ashkenazim hold. I barely have time to finish the law that Sfaradim has. So I leave the Ashkenazim for the Ashkenazim. Rav Ovadia Yosef holds in Sefer Halichot Olam, in volume 8, he talks about the laws of dishes, mikveh dishes. And he says any electrical device, such as samavar, such as toaster oven, toast that people do, even though it's metal, and even though it gets detached, you're not supposed to take it to the mikveh.
Yeah, kettles, like a detached.
Why is it this way? Why? He says because the only time you use it, it's not a regular knife that you use in the kitchen. This is a knife that you only use with the machine. So there is such a concept in halacha called ikar betafel. The ikar of the machine is bet bechor. The ikar of the machine bechor is plugged in. Even though the secondary part goes away, goes detached from the machine, we don't go after the secondary, which is the tafel. We go after the ikar, which is plugged in. And plugged in things exempt from mikveh.
Part of the structure.
You understood?
So the toaster oven has the removable trays, or the air fryer has the removable bin?
If
Not
you
a
will
problem.
use it without this, then yes. But if you're only going to use it,
Which you
But
don't.
you
when
use
it's-
it to put stuff, then you put it inside.
so then you use it. Only when you use it inside. You're not going to use it as a serving plate.
No.
Unless you will. Depends on you. Bechor? In our yeshiva, we have toaster oven. Many times the guy has that don toki, matzo, different things, that it's become stale. So what the guy does, one of the avrechim there, he takes it, he puts the matzah stale inside that oven. He makes all the water evaporate, all the moisture evaporate, and becomes like fresh matzah, как будто сейчас его сделали. Very tasty. Gave me a few times to taste. You taste before, ooh, not good. He put it in the matzah, in the toaster. He takes it out. Как будто сейчас его спекли. Very delicious. Crispy, fresh. You don't feel the taste of the stale anymore. Now, when he takes it out, it's hot. He doesn't have another plate or something he puts it. He puts it on the table like this, and the guys take. So this tray is using only for the oven or also as a serving tray?
Serving.
In such a case, it has also usage of a regular way. In such a case, this tray will take to the mikveh.
That makes sense.
But Rahmin's blender, he's not using that spinning knife anywhere else besides at the blender. So even though that knife is made out of metal, you don't need to take it to the mikveh. And if you will take it to the mikveh and say bracha, this is bracha lebatala.
Why?
Вот Бахор проснулся.
Explain it.
Все, что...
Потому что она ничего не
Не Давидя
касается, кроме
говорил,
дома,
его
да?
партнер.
Не, потому что...
Легче так
Правильно,
сделать.
А,
потому что
да.
с розетки, а это к земле.
Окей, ага.
Okay.
Если вы это
А?
будешь вытаскивать из...
Вы все чаком?
Вот она на мике.
Только сейчас сказал.
Что всегда там стоит.
Okay?
Вот я вам всем
It happens one of those days.
Вот, да, вот это,
Yes.
который тостер ставите.
Yeah, maybe close the door.
Вытаскиваете, ну, оттуда с тостера вытащили, поставили на это, и потом кушаете или подаете. Ее надо отнести в микву.
I just said, if you're using it as a serving tray,
Да,
you will. But some people don't. Because
нос здесь, который суете.
да,
Поэтому вы вытаскиваете в разные там вещи ставить.
да.
Все надо них поставить.
you understood? But the blender parts, you don't need to take it to the mikveh.
Если вы взяли этот блендер-пар, еще какой-то металлический тоже поставили в микву и сказали бараха из мутару, но...
You don't need. You can also take the chair and put it in a mikveh. What do you have to do with that?
Different things.
I understood you, but you don't need. You want to take it, but you don't need. It's like you take the mikveh to the chair into the mikveh also. Okay, Rabbi, if I have a knife, regular knife and spoon and fork, can I take the chair also to the mikveh? Take. You want? You want to take it, take it. But halacha needs to take the chair to the mikveh. Yes or no, Bechor? Halacha needs to take the chair into the mikveh.
No.
So to this, something. You want to cover Ashkenazi? Maybe Ashkenazim do hold you have to take it. I don't know. Maybe. So take it, but don't say bracha.
Don't say the bracha.
Famidim. Very good. This is the first part of the shiur. We started give kavod to our dear friend Rahmin. We know him for so many years. Baruch Hashem, he comes to us. Bechor, you know how many years he comes to us? A long time. God bless him for many years to come more. Together, wealthy and healthy.
Amen.
Now, the second part of the class, our dear Shlomo asked us a question about we were in the cameras, remember? Home cameras. You guys remember that? Yesterday we did? So now we're continuing it.
Камера.
Camera. So yesterday Bechor we said that because when you move, we have two levels of electricity. One electricity that gets hot in your favor, such as plata, such as toaster, such as air, fan that you make hair.
Old light bulb.
Old light bulb, no, old light bulbs they get hot in your favor because it gives light like that. And there is another level of electricity that doesn't get hot. The one that gets hot, it's asur by Torah. The one that doesn't get hot, it's asur d'Rabbanan. Remember? Now, what happens when a person is not intending to turn on the light, the electricity? His kavanah is to go inside the house. By the way, the camera, chick, you are captured, talking to you, recording you. Sometimes lights turn on to make sure at nighttime, to make sure that it catches your face in a good, picture. So now, question is, can I have such a system in my front door? I'm not talking about the ones that are inside the house. Front door, it's called the Ring, or other companies that have it.
Doorbell camera.
Yeah, doorbell camera. So first of all, we said that usually we only allow pasik reshe bederabanan that you don't care for. Here, the pasik reshe is on the rabbanan that maybe you are carrying it for it. Maybe you are benefiting from the fact that it turns on and it records. So maybe in such a case we should be more strict. Rav Ovadia Yosef in Yabia Omer Chelek Dalet Or HaChaim Siman Lamed Dalet Ot Lamed Aleph says that there is many opinions, many, that say the restriction of Pasik Reshe Bechor only applies whenever it's the Oraita matter. Whenever it's the Rabbanan matter, does not apply. Many hold this way, even if it is Nichale, means to say only two components here, Pasik Reshe and Rabbanan. Lo Nichale Nietu, it's Nichale. Nevertheless, they say many opinions hold it is a la.
So like LED or low voltage stuff,
Right.
stuff like that.
That's why we said, you remember yesterday we spoke about the guy that was in his building in Forest Hills. They installed a saving system with LED and motion sensor also. And the Jewish people fight with that management of the building company. They didn't like the fact that they did that. I don't know at the end who won that argument in court. But meanwhile, the guy didn't go inside the building because he thought it's not allowed. So Rav Ovadia Yosef says, whenever you have Pasik Reshe Rabbanan, there is a need, B'makom Tzorech, it is allowed. You don't need to have the third component, which is, I don't care for it. Even if you do care for it, that it turns on, it's still allowed.
So I'll give you an example.
Example.
Let's say somebody has
Example right now, yesterday we gave, is if a person goes, this guy comes in the morning sick, lo alenu. Why is he sick? Yesterday until 2 o'clock in the morning, he was waiting for somebody to open the door. Outside snow, wind, cold. It was a snowstorm. And the guy couldn't go inside the building until somebody didn't open it. That's what he thought. 2 o'clock in the morning, some guy passes by, you open the door, lights turns on, and then he woke in the morning, he slept very little, he woke up, 2 nights. He come, not feeling well at all. So this guy could have been lenient based on the lenient opinions that says Pasik Reshe Rabbanan, even though you do care for the fact that the light turned on, it is your benefit, it's still allowed. You could have been lenient. There is a tzorech over here. It's not just doing it. So this day, the first part of the shiur we said yesterday. Now, we speak about the second part. It's called what happens whenever this action happens, but not by the owner, rather by other people, such as your kids or other friends. Right now, you're sitting in the house, friends of yours coming over. As soon as they come over, the front door bell system turns on, records them, puts the light on.
Or the LED lights that are always on, they just come on at night.
Right.
And it's motion sensor.
Motion sensor.
Private house I'm talking about, not building.
So listen about that to the following, very important for your attention. If you're going to lose me, you're going to lose the case. Mishnah says, Bechor, you're not allowed to detach on Shabbat.
Yes.
Asu. Wheat, grass, apple, whatever it is. Not allowed to detach from the source of life, from the ground. Asu. But any level that it's asu, Gemara says, there is amount. How much of it is asu? Says the Mishnah, if you want to fill up the animal's mouth, to feed the animal has a stuffed neck, that day, tachti pushtash gerif, and she cannot move, bend down to eat the food, the grass itself. And you, Daniel, as a good person, wants to detach the grass from the ground and feed your animal. Shabbat. Bet Shorav, animal cannot bend down. She has a stiff neck. A massage nada. She wants to bend down, cannot. Can you detach it on Shabbat? Says the Mishnah, not allowed. Unless it's going to die, then you ask a goy. But you yourself, not allowed. How much not allowed? Says the Mishnah, the amount to fill the cheek of the animal. You're feeding a cow. Cow has a big cheek. As long as you're going to detach less than that, you didn't break Shabbat on Torah level, you only broke Shabbat Rabbanan level. It's called Chatzi Shiur. Chatzi Shiur in Halachot Shabbat. You could by Torah, but you cannot by Rabbanan. Chachamim said, don't do it. Nilzeh. Continue the Mishnah and says, but if your kavanah, your intention, is not to feed the animal, your intention is to make your ground better, because the more weed there is in the ground, the less healthy the ground becomes. Then even the smallest amount, even one, you're going to detach, not allowed by Torah. Says that's the Mishnah. This is Masechet Shabbat, page Kuf Gimel Amud Aleph, the Mishnah there. Amelaket Asavim b'Shabbat. Comes the Gemara and says, listen, I don't understand. Why is this Mishnah saying it's not allowed? It's contradiction, because anytime I'm going to detach one leaf, I'm going to make the ground automatically better. If I detach one weed, even though my kavanah is to feed the animal, but immediately, automatically, inevitably, the ground will become better. It's the fact that you detach the weed. So when the Mishnah says, if you fill up the cheek of the animal, anytime, even if you will have less than that amount, it should be doraita because you made the ground better.
Yeah, but in your mind it's for the animal, not for the ground.
True, but we have a concept called pasik reshe. What does it mean? Something that in my mind to do A, but automatically and immediately and inevitably B will happen. You're not allowed as you did it intentionally. As you did it intentionally. Like we spoke about yesterday, the child played with a chicken's head and there was no chicken head available for the child because he lost it, because the animal ate it. The dog ate it, and now he comes and he cries, Abba, I want the head of the chicken, I want to play with something. That was the toys back in the day. So Bechor feels bad for the child. Dila Shraf, he takes a knife, Shabbat, pach! He kills the chicken. Say, Bechor, Shabbat, you're killing the chicken. Here, Rabbi, I don't intend to kill the chicken. My intent is to give the head to the child to play. Leave me alone.
Not allowed.
So Gemara says, you don't intend, but you kill the chicken. Pasik yeshev lo yamut. Of course he's going to cry. He's going to cry. He's going to die.
Consecration working if another things is going to happen. If the same things happen, it's not consecration.
Opposite, before.
Yes.
Opposite. Whatever you said, good, but the other way around. It's in the same thing, then it's pasik yeshev. Good? If it's another thing, no pasik yeshev. That's what you said. That's what he meant to say. Huh? Says camera, para camera, let's go.
Huh?
We take going to the camera.
Camera? What's
רפואה שלמה. What's her name? נעשה רפואה שלמה to her. זויה בת? אסתר. אל נא רפאנה לה, אל נא רפאנה לה, אל נא רפאנה לה, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף בכלל המלכה בית ישראל במהרה בימינו וכן יהי רצון ונאמר אמן. Says the Gemara, you know what's the case in the Mishnah? Whenever you do it in a different field, בערעה דחברי. When I go right now to somebody else's field, this is not my field, this is not my house, this is not my backyard or front yard. So when I detach the weed, the guy that I detach it for, I improved his land, not my land.
Benefit.
So for me, is it beneficial or no?
No.
Huh?
No.
For me, it's not beneficial. So for me, it's lo nihale. But if your intention is to feed the animal's mouth, the amount of it would be cheek full of that animal. Kemlo piagdi. Yaakov, so far so good? Following? Yeah? Easy? מאיר, אתה איתנו.
כן, אבל הוא עשה beneficial מצווה, הוא עשה.
איזה?
לעצמו, שהוא שיפר את השדה של החבר.
Very good. Question is, what if my friend, I love the fact that I helped my friend. So even though I'm not owning that field, but I benefited myself also, because now I did a favor to my friend.
Your friendship is closer.
Huh?
You're better friends now.
Yeah, your friendship is closer. Until you said friendship. איזה sheep, מה אתה מדבר? So now comes the Tosfot over there, in Masechet Shabbat Kuf Gimel, and he writes as follows. בערוך פירש פסיק רשת דלא ניחלה, כגון שעבד בערא דחברה, וכגון באחר שאינו אוהבו. When the Gemara said that if you do it in somebody else's field, it drops a level. If you do it in somebody else's field that you don't like, then I didn't benefit at all.
That won't bring you closer.
Right.
But if it's someone you
But what if it is somebody that I do like our dear friend Nazarov over here says, Rabbi, your friendship became closer. So it is benefiting me that I became a better friend with somebody. So is it considered to be lo nichale, not comfortable for me, or it is nichale? It is nichale.
So how do we apply it to the camera?
Oh, so right now you come to your relative, to your cousin. Right now your cousin's camera turns on. Is he comfortable inside the house seeing through the camera to the TV that he has, screen?
Which is on 24 hours anyways.
Yeah. Is he comfortable seeing who is behind the door?
Yes.
Obviously.
Oh. So even though he's a rabbi, to me, I don't benefit from it. Who cares that it turns on or whatever? For me, it doesn't do anything. I'm not recording myself. Hi, take a video, I was here. You know, those people back in the day used to write, David was here. I put a date. The gangsters of back in the day. So comes right now the Khatam Sofer and says, Eno ohavo, we're talking the words in the Tosafot that said, I don't love him. We're not talking about Eno ohavo. It's a mistake in the Tosfot. Tosfot misquoted something. Как надо сказать? Eno aviv. Слово ohavo and aviv is very close to in the Hebrew. Ohavo, aviv. If you play with the letters a little bit, back in the day, the print was not like today. Today you guys have digital lettering. Everything is clear, precise. Back in the day, everything was written by hand and passed over like this, and printing was very, very low quality. So very easy, you could change the term from ohavo to aviv. Or aviv, ohavo. So Khatam Sofer says, only whenever it is eno aviv, but whenever it's a relationship not of father and son, aviv, rather abba, rather it is a relationship of two friends that's still not considered to be benefiting you. When we say nichale on Shabbat, it means it has to benefit me, the doer. If it benefits even my friends, it's not considered to be beneficial to me. So now, our dear cousin Bechor Israelov comes to his cousin's home. Bechor, and you, in the front door, the camera turned on. Even though your cousin is your friend, you're not enemies. But your cousin benefits from it, from the fact that the camera turned on because of you. Is it considered to be pasik reshe de Rabbanan de nichale or de lo nichale? Because you, the doer, not benefiting from it.
Okay, let's say I'm not benefiting from it. It's pasik reshe de Rabbanan.
Pasik reshe de Rabbanan. I don't intend to turn on the camera. I intend to go to my cousin.
And I'm not benefiting.
And the Rabbanan, because the system that turns on does not get hot in my favor. It's not like plata that I'm cooking on, warming up on. So it's the Rabbanan. Third component, applicable here or no?
Yeah, it's not for me.
It's not for me. If you say the idea is not ohavo, rather is it for me or no? It's not for me. It's considered to be lo nichale. I don't care. For me, it doesn't benefit me. I could have told my cousin, Ktotam, who is here? I could say, Reuven, Shimon, my name. He could recognize my voice. Then open me the door. 5-10 years ago, before those cameras was on, how people used to knock on the doors and people used to open, recognizing their voice. Even if a door is fully blocked, cannot see through the... Yeah.
But it gives some benefit, because if you're going to somebody's house, you don't have to knock now. It already says, oh, somebody's at the front door.
Right.
So it's benefiting you because they're going to open the door faster.
Good. Good. Mm-hmm. There is such a point also? Option also?
Yeah, so like when somebody comes and says, oh, there's motion in the front door, or somebody's at the front door, it'll tell you.
He says it. Okay, I don't have that.
On your phone, on Shabbat.
On your phone, he says, or talk?
Usually on my phone
On your
tells me.
phone, on
It
your
does on your
Alexa,
phone.
on your phone.
It makes a little sound or something on the phone.
He's going to speak?
On Alexa.
You can speak also.
I could, but
It's programmed.
okay, but just like that, it doesn't have to speak. I mean, so there is an option to turn on such a
Gives you
system.
Or do
notification
a
on your
ding
phone.
dong, you can make a sound.
I hear. That's another point to think about. Let's put that point aside. Let's say right now, we're only talking about whenever you walk by the door or you're knocking. And the only person that benefits from the video right now, it's the people that is inside the house, your cousin. So it's not you. So what happens in this case, that when you not benefiting, even though your lovely people benefit, the ohavo benefit, is considered to be beneficial or no? Says Khatam Sofer, no. Because when we say beneficial, we're talking about you, not about somebody else benefit from it. So he explains the Mishnah that when a person detaching the weed from the ground could be even by your friend's field. Because it's not your field, it's considered to be lo nichale.
Okay, what about if...
So far so good?
Yeah.
Good.
What about if it's my house?
Then
Friday after synagogue, I have the ring, which is,
we're
which is
going.
always there.
Very good. Now we're going. We're
The
going.
light comes
That's
out.
the
The
going there.
LED light comes on. Motion detector.
Comes the Rabbi Har Tzvi. Har Tzvi Bechor was one of the big rabbis in Eretz Israel, Ashkenaz. Big rabbi. He used to sit together with Rabbi Ovadia Yosef. Big person. He says, what happens? דווקא בעושה לעצמו כמו קוצר עצים לעצמו, ממילא מייפה הקרקע דחברי. בחיי גברא מקרא דלא ניחלה, אבל בעושה בשל חברו לתועלת חברו, הניחותא דבעלים כאילו ניחלה לעושה. כן, לפי זה לכאורה נופל החטא על ידי אחר. למה אם ישני בגמרא, לא צריך חבר חברי, אנו תולש בערת החברי, דבעצים לעצמו, הוא תולש ולא עביד בערת חברו כלום. בחיי גם אומרים נדון לניחלה ממחשבת הבעלים כלום, אבל אחד לעצמו אינו עושה כלום. כל מעשיו לתועלת חברו, מצטרף ניחותא דבעלים, כאילו ניחלה לעשות. כך כתב במגן אבות, כיד שיש שלילד אין שום נפקא מינה ממחמתו דילג גם הסמר תתחיל לצלם שערי. It says, what happens if my intention is for both? Sorry, not my intention, my benefit.
Both what?
If I detach the weed in order to feed my animal, my kavanah is to benefit me, my animal. The ground gets benefit of my friend,
I don't care.
but I don't care for that.
Right.
Listen, do you hate that person? No, I don't hate him, but it's not my kavanah to improve his weed situation in the front yard. My kavanah is to feed my animal. My animal is hungry. I want to help my animal. וכי היי לא ניחלה, אבל בעושה בשל חברו לתועלת חברו, he says, whenever you're doing something for your friend, benefit, it's considered to be also beneficial to you. If your kavanah is not for me, your kavanah is let me help my friend, then it is considered to be that you're doing for your benefit also, because your whole kavanah was to help your friend. But whenever my kavanah mainly is to help myself, my animal, my children, wherever it is, and by the way my friend gets help, it's still considered to be lo nichale.
You don't benefit from it.
Not my benefit. The improvement of his ground is not my benefit.
It's not my intention.
So far so good? Now, what does it mean, my friend? Somebody that I say hi in the synagogue to? Kakoi love, we're talking about. If it is somebody that you love and he benefits from it, it's considered to be a benefit according to some of the opinions. What does it mean, love? Somebody that I'll do him a favor? Somebody that lent me money back in the day, now I want to show him love back? What does love means? Somebody I'm willing to be his in-laws, kudos with. To what degree are we talking about love?
A Jew.
Any Jew.
Any Jew.
So I have news for you.
No?
Gemara Masechet Sanhedrin Daf Chav Zayin says, who is kosher to be a witness?
כושר, שומר שבת.
That's one of the conditions. bro.
Чужой.
There's many more conditions.
Not relative.
Not related, yeah,
You know
чужой.
relative.
If somebody asking you, what is a doctor? You say, he has to have white gown. That's it? Any person who have white gown is a doctor now? Oh, he has to know many more things besides white gown. Right? So to be a kosher witness, Mishnah goes through a lot of details. And one of them is that he cannot be somebody you love. So because then he speaks for your favor. So it says the Mishnah, okay, what love means? If you say hello to him in the synagogue, if you pass by in the street and you say, how are you? That's what it means, love. Says the Mishnah. It has to be somebody that is willing to pay off your wedding. It's called shoshvino in the Gemara. You know, today they call him best man. Best man, how do you call this? In the wedding, they let this guy come in. How do you call this guy? Best man? Best of men, best man. Best man? Back in the day, best man, which is called shoshvin, it used to be people that used to take care of the whole wedding of the domot and the kelim. This used to be best man. Any guy get kavod to walk down the aisle in the chuppah. Today, it's just a guy that got the best tuxedo. He became the best man today. He didn't get anything for the chatan. He gave everything to himself. He's called best man. Kakoi best man. He didn't benefit the chatan anything. That's not considered to be best man. It's not called shoshvino by halakha. So far, so good. So now, even if you will follow the opinion that if you benefit whoever you love, it's considered to be like you benefited yourself, which level of love are we talking about? That you're willing to help out that person to get married tomorrow, find him shidduch, pay for all the wedding by yourself.
That's considered to be love?
That's considered to be love that restricting you benefit him on Shabbat through the Pasik Reshe concept.
So basically, if it's a neighbor that I just see once in a while, hi, bye.
That's not considered to be ohavo. Got it?
Amen.
Amen.
Still doesn't answer my question, though, Rabbi Jones.
So now, if you went to your cousin,
Forget about my cousin. I'm worried
Myself,
about me
my
coming up to my house.
that's the next line. That's the next line.
My cousin is...
ואף אם בעל הבית עצמו יעמוד ליד המצלמה, now בעל הבית עצמו, ועוד, תשלים.
Okay, ברוך השם.
בכניסתו לבית, ואגב תדלק המצלמה, and by the way, the camera will turn on. יש צד להתיר, there's a way to still allow it. בעל הבית, myself, not somebody, cousin, mother, myself, no children, myself. Still you have them to rely.
What about the automatic
How could it
motion
be?
sensor?
Motion sensor I'm talking about.
Light.
I'm talking about that.
Camera, you
The
say?
camera with the light, with everything included.
Okay.
There is still what to rely on.
It's always on, though. That's another thing. You never touch it.
That's
It's
I
always
know. We're not talking about when it's always on, Jonah.
He's talking about when it
We're
turns
talking
on,
about
it's
it turns
sensor.
on only whenever you pass by. When people pass by. Now you, the balabait himself, bechor, passing by.
Yeah.
Can the balabait right now have such a system when he goes in?
I benefit from it, though, Rabbi.
Huh? Oh, so let's
But it's not
analyze.
my intention
It is you.
to turn it on. No, it always stays on, like you said.
Listen to this. When we say benefit, what does it mean benefit? What if our benefit may be later on? Maybe not. What if I will not benefit from it at all? Or what if I will benefit for sure, but not now? Later.
What if I benefit?
Is it still considered a benefit or no?
What is benefit?
When we say benefit means to say today, cash on delivery,
What if I benefit and I could still do without it, though?
that's another point. Says Ovadia, I'll bring you a proof from Masechet Sukkah. Look at this. This unbelievable mind, I'm telling you. Unbelievable mind. Look at what the Ovadia also brings. Bechor, listen to this. Mishnah in Masechet Sukkah, Daf Lamed Gimel says that if you have hadas, you know hadas, the small leaves,
Yeah.
not the big, the small ones.
Yeah.
It grows by nature with a lot of berries. Malinki takoi berries. If he has, the Mishnah says, a lot of berries and a little bit leaves, pasul.
Right.
Not kosher. But if you took out the berries and you left with the leaves, majority leaves and a little bit berries, kasher. You made it kosher. You with me or no? You took out the berries, the leaves left, kasher. Says the Mishnah, but you're not allowed to do this separation of the berries on Yom Tov itself. Let's say Shabbat morning, Yom Tov morning you came, you say, oh look, this is hadas fresh from the field. This is from the park over here. I picked up before it. Rabbi looks at it and says, this is not kosher. Why? Special this one. So look how many berries it has. More berries than leaves. How Rabbi? I'm going to go right now to the side room. Strishka's dealing. We're going to cut off all the black berries and we're going to leave with the green leaves. Kasher or no?
Kasher.
Can I do that on Shabbat, Yom Tov myself or no?
No.
Says the Mishnah, you're not allowed to fix it on Yom Tov. Continue the Mishnah and says, what if the person comes to the rabbi and says, Rabbi John, I love berries. Can I eat the berries?
Что это берешь?
Ягоды.
Well, it's
I
technically
love-
detached already.
I love berries. They are in my hand. They're not attached to the ground.
Right. You could do that.
But once I'm going to eat the berries, I'm going to reduce the amount of berries on the hadas. And it's going to be more leaves than berries. Now it became kasher. So my kavanah was to eat the berries. By the way, the hadas became better. Says the Mishnah, still not allowed. Yeah. Why? It says because if you don't have another hadas, so now this hadas, you know that if you have lulav, etrog, arava, and you don't have hadas, it's not kosher. All three is nothing. It's either you have all or nothing. Nieto tako follow majority business here. It's either you have all four or you don't have anything by halakha. So if right now, Bechor, you're going to eat these berries, Bajonima, how you say Bukhari? Kukushit, how you say? Chordan, Bajonima Chordan Zana. They love eating. He takes the berries and he eats it on Yom Tov. And by the way, the hadas became kosher. What did you just did? You fixed the hadas. Hadas was pasul. You made it kasher. Rabbi, this is not my kavanah. But is it inevitable? Is it guaranteed? Is it automatically will become kosher? Yeah. Not allowed. It's like you check out of the chicken's head. It's Rabbi, my kavanah to give it to the child. Just to stay quiet. Are you going to kill the animal? It's not my kavanah. Who cares about my kavanah? At the end of the day, the child is dead. At the end of the day, the hadas became kosher. Says the Gemara, but there is a way out. Why? If you will have another hadas that is already kosher, and that will become extra hadas, now you are allowed to eat the berries. Even though, by the way, you're going to make the hadas kosher. Why? Because it's pasik reshe. You're going, pasik reshe means I intend to eat the berries. Inevitable, automatically, the hadas will become kosher. But is it comfortable for you that the hadas became kosher? Or I don't need it, I have already a kosher hadas.
Yes. You got benefit on that? Mutar.
Says Ravadi, hold on a second. What if right now you made that extra hadas kosher by eating the berries? And a guy from the synagogue came and said, Rabbi, look, this hadas, palamal suminya, not kosher. Maybe you have an extra hadas for me?
You can give it to the dog.
Can I give it to him now or no?
No.
Why not?
Because
It's already kosher.
no. You make it kosher.
I made it kosher beyonto by eating the berries.
No.
By the way, the hadas became kosher. And happened to be this friend of mine at the synagogue needs it.
Yes.
Or what happens if you yourself will need it? Maybe by tomorrow, by Sukkot, you give everybody to shake the lulav, everybody shake the lulav. One of them made it pasul already, the hadasim. And you say, don't worry, no worry, I have extra. But Habibi, you made that extra beyonto. You took out the berries and you ate them when?
But you already had another one before.
Beyonto. Says Rav Ovadia. What the Gemara says, it's considered to be lo nichale. What lo nichale? It's not comfortable for me. It's not in my favor. It's not in your favor. It is in your favor. You have an extra kosher hadas right now. Says Rav Ovadia, when you ate the berries, now is it in your favor?
The berries.
Shoras paftarayim. I have 4 kosher species. Lulav, etrog, hadas, arava. Everything I have kosher. I love the berries of the hadas. Be'emet I love them. I take and eat, and I made from pasul hadas became kosher hadas. What the Mishnah saying? You're not allowed to do that. But if you will have already a kosher hadas, then you're allowed to do that eating. because your kavanah is the eating.
Okay, if you create...
Hold on, stop. But by the way, you made the hadas kosher. What do you say? Lo nichale. I don't care for it. Why do you don't care for it? You have another pair of hadasim right now that are kosher. What do you mean you don't care for it? It's not in my favor. It's not beneficial to me. Says Rav Ovadia, is it possible that it will be beneficial to you?
Possible, yes.
Possible. Big time possible. Especially if in the synagogue everybody needs extra hadas. Of course possible.
But it's not your intention to use it the first time.
So says Rav Ovadia, at the moment that you remove the berries, at that moment, it's what matters.
After.
Maybe later I'll benefit from it. It can still be lo nichale now. So the definition of I don't care for it, it doesn't mean ever. Maybe forever I will need it and I'll benefit from it. But right now, I don't benefit from it.
I will follow that.
Yeah. Immediately has to be beneficial. Based on this, Rav Ovadia Bechor, Rachmin, you with me? Based on this comes Rav Ovadia and says, listen to this. What if a person has hot water system, right? We spoke about it. Rav Ovadia brings it in Yabi Omer. I brought the source so people will not question me. Yabi Omer Chelek Daled, or Chaim Siman Lamed Daled, Ot Lamed Hey. Whoever the Chachamim will see that video and will question, this is the source. He says, what if a person has hot water right now? Right now, I have hot water in the toilet, in the tank system. I open the hot water by Shabbat. The current hot water comes out. Cold water goes in. What do you say? I don't care about this cold water. Why? I already have 100 gallons of hot water. But the cold water goes inside right now and it's gonna get cooked. It's gonna get cooked. It's mevashel kli rishon. This is hot. This is fire inside. Hot element, electrical element inside.
But that's not my intention now.
Oh, so Rav Ovadia is considered to be lo nichale. Why? What? Maybe throughout the Yom Tov, throughout the Shabbat, you will need that extra cold water. So how can you say lo nichale? I don't care for it. What says Rav Ovadia? Now, when you open the hot water, now you need it? No? Lo nichale.
At least you're talking about not tankless. You're talking about a
Tank. I have already.
tank.
Tank only.
Tank
Tankless
only.
doesn't work.
Right. This is the confusion people have.
Yeah. Water tank.
Got it or no?
Not instant.
Based on this, comes one of the biggest students of Rav Ovadia. He wrote a book called Shut Birkat Yehuda Chelek Zayin Amud Resh Chaf Hei. I'm saying the sources because people will question, so they have it not bother me with where is it written this, where is it written that. Every time I say something here, I get a lot of where is it written. So I say, where is it written? He asked, Bechor, listen to this. Can I take cloth or wood, the Shabbat, and put fragrance on it, perfume, duchi, chick, 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 chick? I want to do it. Allowed or no?
Oh.
For wood?
Wood, piece of cloth, clothes, cup. I want to right now put this cup on the table with flowers, but the flowers in America, plasmas, they don't smell good. I want to put some perfume on this. I put it on the table so it's going to have good smell in the dining room.
If you do it before Shabbat...
I said on Shabbat for the first time.
You do it before Shabbat
Boga.
one time. In Shabbat, do it mutar.
First time on Shabbat.
No,
Asu. Why not allowed? You're saying correct. Why it's not allowed?
because you make it now happens.
It's
Now
called molid.
Yeah.
You created something that didn't have good smell to have good smell.
Yeah.
Good? Asu to do this on Shabbat. Says the student of Rabbi Ovadia, very good question. Do you guys know there is wood that they put in the toilet, they have oil on the bottom.
Fragrance.
They put it inside, it absorbs the oil, and then you flip it, and that smell goes throughout your restroom, it's comfortable. On Shabbat, are you allowed to flip that piece of wood if your intention is to take out the wood that is already in the oil, to take it out to have good smell in there?
Well, that's the purpose of it, no?
In the toilet, but what happens? The second part of the wood
Gets soaked.
goes inside.
Right.
And let's say it's brand new ones that they never had before smell of the perfume in it. Bechor, are you allowed to do this on Shabbat or no?
No.
So as usual, Bechor, I have news for you.
God.
Says the student of Rabbi Ovadia, allowed.
Why? What's the reason for allowing?
Why? He says when you take out that piece of wood,
Right.
it's inside the oil, right? Here inside the oil.
Yeah.
And you take it out, the second piece of the wood is gonna go inside, even though it's the first time. What's your kavanah?
To smell, not to soak the stick.
The stick to be soaked,
No.
or the soaked part to distribute good smell?
Yeah, distributes good smell.
What's your kavanah? Answer.
Good smell.
For good smell to be distributed. Not that that second part of the wood will go inside the oil. Nachon or no? I said, but Rabbi, хочешь ты, не хочешь ты, you want or not, inevitable that second part is going to go inside the liquid and is going to be soaked.
But we don't care.
I said, but this is not my kavanah. My kavanah, my intention is that that wood, piece of wood is going to go out. The second part of the wood is going to go in, inevitable. It's not my kavanah. But it's for sure going to happen. I say, you're right. But is beneficial to me or not beneficial to me?
The benefit is that you're gonna flip it again later. That's the
So later on,
Later, not now.
it will be beneficial.
Right.
For sure.
Right now, no.
But right now it's not. So how do we counting it as nichale or lo nichale? Comfortable or not comfortable? I don't care for it.
Check it out later
Bechod's favorite words, right now, right now. This is not right now, right now.
You're not gonna check it out right away.
Oh, so now take this information and plug it into the
A
camera.
light gives me light right now, right now.
But do you need that light?
I could do without it, no.
Oh, so that's gold. I don't care for it.
And it's LED.
Yeah, it's LED. I don't care for it. That was what we learned last time. Something I don't care. And it's LED. It's pasik yeshet rabbanah that I don't care for. Mutar.
You're telling me about my cousin. I want to know, how do I get inside?
Now,
So if Rabbi Navon walks over my
stay
house,
outside.
for example, and then I have LED light, sensor light, they go on.
right. Does he need those lights or
He
no?
doesn't need.
Okay. Now, what if a person
He's
has
afraid.
keys? He has 5 keys in his chain
And you can't see.
and he cannot see. It's pitch dark. And that light turned on.
Anna.
So now it's beneficial to you.
Now it's beneficial.
That's not a problem.
No, I
That's a
knock, I
problem.
knock on the door. I don't use the key.
You understand, Bechol?
Yeah.
That's when you need the light. Now,
Right now, right now.
it's beneficial to you. One time, a guy, this funny guy, I remember when I was a child, maybe 12, 10 years old. One guy comes, he just Baal Tshuva started, and all the Baal Tshuva, what they know Shabbat, not allowed to use electricity. This is the first thing everybody knows. A million other averot, but this day everybody knows. So he said, Rabbi, you know, he comes. No, I was a child, 10, 11 years old. He says, you know, such a tzaddik I am. Right? Tzaddik, sure. What happened, you tzaddik? He says, today I was about to say Birkat Hamazon, and the light in the dining room turned off. Some shortage, something turned off. I didn't know. I don't know Birkat Hamazon by heart. I just started to be religious. So I said, I was looking about things. I said, where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go to say Birkat Hamazon? I need to see the Siddur. You say, you know what I did? I say, I opened the refrigerator. I remember there's a light over there. They opened the refrigerator, the light turned on, I opened the Siddur, I said, Birkat Hamazon. Kakol tzaddik, I didn't turn it on. I opened the refrigerator door. This is not pasik Hashem. Because his kavanah was not to open the door. His kavanah was to turn on the light
They use the light.
in order to see the Birkat Hamazon. So this guy cannot say, I opened the refrigerator door, I don't need light. Do you need the light? Without the light, you're not going to be able to read Birkat Hamazon. I remember as a child, this until now is in my head. So in such a case, he cannot say, I don't care for the light. He needs the light. But when a person passing by next to the light, in the 2 minutes, we finish. Kaddish. So when a person is next to the camera and the light turn on, I don't need that light. I'm not looking for keys. I'm not looking for anything. So therefore, but Rabbi, maybe after Shabbat, you're going to come and benefit from it. You're going to see the camera, who came in, who came out. In case something got lost, you're going to check again in the history of the camera, who walked by into your house.
That's already after Shabbat.
So you're going to benefit from the camera recording
After Shabbat.
after Shabbat.
Not now.
So since you're not benefiting from it right now, it's considered to be not beneficial to me. So therefore, it's pasik reshet derabanan that I don't care for. Now you guys are going to say, Rabbi, but it's machloket. Whatever I just said last, it's machloket. I didn't tell it to you, not to confuse you. But says Rav Ovadia Yosef, nevertheless, you could be lenient because we have triple doubt over here. Why? You remember the first opinions I told you, Pasik Reshet Derabanan, even though it is comfortable for you, like the guy with the snow outside, that it was freezing outside, he could have walked inside the building because there is a need. Rabbi Yosef says there's many opinions. I'm telling you, maybe 30, 40 opinions, maybe more. I didn't count, lost count already of how many. Allow Pasik Reshet Derabanan, even though it is comfortable for you. Rabbi Yosef says in time of need, you can rely on them.
But only the Rabbanan, not the
The
elected.
Rabbanan, everything the Rabbanan.
Right, not the elected. Not to be.
You can rely on them in time of need.
Right,
Only by themselves. Only this is already enough to be lenient with this camera story.
right.
But I added more. That what? I say maybe over here it is considered to be lo nichale if a neighbor of you, cousin of you comes in. So it's not my lovely one. So the cousin, I say hi to him, I eat with him, but I'm not going to pay tomorrow for his wedding.
Right.
Not to such a degree I love him. I love him to a point.
I love you not so much.
Yeah. As one person told me, I love you till the pocket. The ограничение. And the third one is maybe it's not going to be my lovely one. What about the owner himself? The owner himself, maybe Allah is like the one that says if you don't benefit from it right now, it's not considered to be beneficial. So, but it's also not your intention. And it's also LED. It also doesn't get hot. So it's Pasik Reshet Derabanan you don't care for. Bottom line, mutar even for the owner. Because right now, he does not benefit from it. He will only maybe will benefit from it after Shabbat. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen.